Hello everyone, it's me Zevalar, and today we're doing Deep Archimedea 17. Of course, right when I start the intro, there's something that, I don't know, some kind of gunk in my throat. Anyway, today I'm gonna try and go for the full 37 points, which means it's probably not gonna go well. Anyway, um, today I'm bringing my boy Inaros, so dying is not an option, and if I die, that's on me. I'll just say that up front. I'm pretty certain I won't die, simply because it's Inaros. You know, Inaros doesn't die. He's just kind of missing in action when he does. Sorry, what? Oh, never mind, he never dies. Anyway, primary weapon, Kuvaton Core. I have viral damage and valence bonuses on heat. I've swapped a couple of my Kuva weapons to magnetic valence bonus, but I'm not planning on swapping my Kuvaton Core. Anyway, got hunter munitions, cryo rounds just for some more viral weight on this. Then some crit mods, prime firestorm, galvanized chamber, primary merciless for reload speed and also the damage. But vigilante supplies, we would want this simply because vigilante supplies will allow us to get a lot of ammo. Now the funny thing is, there was a patch back a while ago where they nerfed AoE weapons, like some AoE weapons, Kuva Zar, Kuva Brahma, if I'm remembering right. Those got nerfed, but surprisingly, I don't think Kuva Tonkor got nerfed, so I think Kuva Tonkor will do pretty well here, but could be wrong. Anyway, secondary weapon, we've got Despair. I've got its Incarnon upgrades, doing Fatal Affliction, Swift Deliverance, and a Critical Parallel. And I have no idea why Secondary Encumber is on this. Let me switch that real quick. I'll do Fortifier, sure. So, again, this is overall just kind of your standard viral heat build. Nothing to write home about here. But if I were to swap anything, it would be Augur Pact, but never mind. Never mind keeping Augur Pact. Anyway, melee weapon, Cronin Prime. I am doing a melee influence build, but I figured that since I'm always entering in public matchmaking on the Deep Archimedeas, people will be applying all kinds of other statuses anyway, so I'm just doing melee influence this time. So, I have a feeling this will do pretty well, honestly. As for companion, I had not decided on this. I'm thinking Nautilus again for the grouping. Honestly, for me, Nautilus is like the best Sentinel, so I really don't see a reason why I would use Worm, especially on Inaros right now. Shade is just kind of useless with Inaros. Helios could be used for the scanning, and what does Carrier do again? I forget. Either way, we're not doing Diriga. But yeah, we'll do Nautilus again. And I'm pretty sure you guys know this build by heart at this point, but this is my crack build. So, the funny thing is, I think I saw this build from a video by the Kengineer. It was something along these lines. where your Nautilus could just hard carry you in steel path survivals. And that was such a funny video. I had to replicate the build, man. So I did. And of course, it's freaking silly, man. It's just, everything gets... How do I put it? Everything gets wiped. Yes. Just wiped off the face of the earth. I had to... But I do wonder if I should put something in favor of radiator reload. I don't think I can, though. Well, okay, I could put duration in. Okay. I feel like I should know this, but random question. Do damage mods like Serration affect the status damage of heat? Like, I don't know, I really feel like I should know this. Wait. Scratch that, scratch that. Scratch that. If I put on Rifle Elementalist... Okay. I'm pretty sure that this just got even more broken, but we'll have to go in and test for ourselves. Anyway. Archimedea modifiers. As usual, there are Archimedea modifiers. If you guys were hearing double on Warframe, I am sorry about that. I just noticed that Streamlabs was capturing the audio twice again. So I turned off one of those. Anyway, so we've got Gear Embargo, Powerless, Lethargic Shields, and Transference Distortion this time. So, yeah. That's... Fortunately, Inaros is on one of the individual parameters, but not for nothing, I would have picked Inaros anyway, simply because he's the only Warframe that can survive Powerless with Lethargic Shields in an effective manner, especially considering we're going into a mirror defense as the first mission. With Eroding Senses, which this is a mission that has not popped up in a while, but I remember it ended a few runs back then, a couple months back with the earlier Archimedeas. I remember this one being a little bit of a run ender. So, I'm not confident. However, if we do get past the mirror defense mission, we've just got a normal alchemy and exterminate. So, we should be fine if we can get past the mirror defense. That's kind of the major conditional here. I'm not confident we'll get past the mirror defense, but we've got to at least try, right? I mean, that's the whole point of the Archimedea videos. Who we got here? Trinity, Rhino, Equinox. Okay. I hope none of them chose Powerless at least. Because, yeah. Because we might need some Warframe abilities to play here. Wait. Okay, that was weird. Okay. Alright, how does, whoa. Get that hollow vein away from the thingy. I do not like that. We need to get that hollow vein away. Okay. Powers are enabled, so let's get that Scarab armor up. We'll want it. Will we need it? Probably not, but can't hurt to have it, right? Oh, thank goodness. I'm gonna say though, at first glance, it seems like they actually really... At first glance, it seems like they've actually made this mission... They've actually made this effect easier. Just at first glance. I'm also noticing that the effect is ignoring over shields on the thingy, on the land or Vitria, which is fine, you know. It's fine. The shield will still act as a little gate per se. And that's why I picked Vizari. Because here's the fun thing about Transference Distortion, right? Transference itself is blocked, but you can still benefit from focus schools. So, as an example, if I wanted to, I could have grabbed Nairu for the bonus armor, or Zenuric for the bonus energy regen from energy orbs. But I figured Mazarin would be the most useful for the instant revive. You know, instant revive, not for nothing, that's really, really helpful to survivability. Well, no. I say that in the context of if somebody gets knocked down, which, oh, Trinity got knocked down. What? Wait, I just noticed that. How did Trinity get knocked down? Eh, whatever. Not my place to question. We got this. We got this, squad. We got this, squad. We got us. We'll do it. Listen, seeing as the mirror defense mission was like the run ender last time we did this, like the last time it was around, it was literally a run ender. So I feel like I want to be a little bit of a moral support here. All right, but you know, there's obviously no need to do that. But we got this anyway, right? We'll win. As long as nothing shoots the thing too much. That's also why collecting the bossing glyphs is very critical to ensuring our survival. That's the second try. That's the second time Trinity's been knocked down today. Come on, Trinity, I can't keep burning my instant reses. Or somebody else needs it. I mean, I know Rhino won't, but Equinox might. There's one thing that I'm not confident about with my current loadout, and that's if I can take out a Necroman. And I don't mean this little Caldera stuff. As you guys can see, I'm destroying him, no problem. I mean the big guy. Alright, the big dude that spawns if you lead those little dudes on the 10. I will just say it up front, I doubt I have the damage for that. I have Cronin Prime, so I might have the damage for it, but I'm not confident that I do. There's a difference. Anyway, things I think I wanted to talk about in this Archimedea. Ah, right. In regards to in regards to some certain Genshin Impact, Zikatka? What's that mean? Anyways, in regards to Genshin Impact, as you guys know, I like to talk about whatever's going on with Genshin in these Archimedias. But, yeah, they announced a couple new characters for Genshin Impact, and these are the first new characters from Natlan, the Nation of Pyro. There is, unfortunately, only one character that I am actually interested in Genshin, well, in Natlan. Well, okay, there are two, but they announced Gualani, I guess a freaking pirate, I guess a hydro dancer girl. It might take me a minute to remember these names, but Gualani was the most memorable. There was some little Geo kid with a drill hand, I think. It's like some kind of drill now. And then there was some Dendro guy with a weird, I think it was some Dendro guy with a weird, like, some weird mascot dinosaur. Looked very retro, I remember that. I'm not sure about what else, but those are like the first three characters that have been announced with Natlan. I'm personally not interested in any of them. I mean, you guys can tell how interested I am in the Geo and Dendro, the two Geo and Dendro characters that are coming with this patch. You can tell how interested I am in them, but I can't even remember them. Anyway. But, yeah. Of them, Gualani was definitely the most interesting to me. But even then, considering my current plans, and my current plan is to get right in C2, and also Murata, and then maybe Cloran Khans, I think it's better if I wait on getting Gualani until a rerun, you know? That guy just void sling. Damn, I wish I could do that. Look at this, I can't do that. Yeah, I hate Archimedea. I'm joking. Archimedea's fun. You know what was also fun in Warframe? I did a Steel Path Disruption last night. I cleared 11 rounds of it with Wukong. And I think that's probably the most, disruption rounds I've cleared on Steel Path in one run. But of course, it was with my man Wukong, you know. What was the joke? Anyway. There's something else I was going to talk about. I was talking about Genshin, and... Okay, yeah. So, the thing about Mulan, I'm interested enough to want to get her, but I'm not interested enough to want her in favor of a Raiden Constellation, or Malvika, or Murata, or whatever she's called. You know, you get what I mean? Unrelated note, bro, DE was not cooking with this music. They were the whole freaking kitchen. Dude, this soundtrack goes so hard. Especially in something like the Deep Archimedea. Like, at that point, it just feels compounded. I don't know. Somehow the intensity of it, it went up. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know, I think that's about it for Genshin Impact. I guess Honkai Star Rail, I pulled Jade, and also Argentine. I had a build ready for Jade, I did not have a build ready for Argentine. And I will admit, I had a little bit of a dilemma about Star Rail a week or two back. And I took some time to think about what I wanted to do. Right? Oh, Alpha Jamber. Nice. Anyway, I took some time to think about what I wanted to do in Star Rail. Which I do want to power up Argenti. I think he'll be a proper physical damage dealer for me, at least for a bit. Worst case scenario, worst case scenario is until I have somebody better. Which in this case would be, the physical dealer. Okay, I am really hurting. Yeah, I don't like being in this scenario with Inaros, where I'm at literally 2 hit points. I'm just gonna stand over here. Wait. I still want to contribute. Alright, cool. Heal. Ah, thank goodness. I was needing it. Okay, honestly, that is probably the scariest thing I've ever been with Inaros. Like, you don't just die like that with Inaros, man. You don't. Uh-oh. Well, if there's one thing we can appreciate about Inaros' rework, it's how immortal he is these days. And I will say, I am appreciating that right about now. Those rupturing fragments are just blasting through my health like it's nothing. Well, it's still hit. Oh. Joke's on you, Devil's Bargain. I can't consume ammo. Oh, wait. If it's at 100% or higher, just makes it so I literally cannot fire. I actually didn't know it would do that. It makes sense, though, You see the thing I hate most about these Archimedeas? I did sound like I was firing twice a couple times. Weird. Right, I was talking about Star Rail before everything that happened. That was like the craziest thing that could have happened with Inaros, honestly. Hey, yo! Devil's Bargain just stacked up like 300%. I've never seen it that high. Little bug for DE to fix. If you guys are, if by some impossible chance that there's a DE dev watching this video, I don't think the Incarnon gauge is displaying right now. I just wanted to mention that. I think that's something that might need fixing. Because it's usually on the crosshair, right? Anyway, Star Rail, right? Stop tripping the damn alarm, you bastard! I am sick and tired of hearing that sound. Sorry. Just so you guys know, if you've been running around Whispers in the Walls content for months, you get a little annoyed at that sound that constantly blares every time they try to spawn a necromancer. You get just a little bit annoyed. Anyway. What the fuck? That look. Alright then. Really? Right in front of me? Okay, I literally aimed that right at the Crucible. Like, what is going on with this freaking... Bro, Airports are drunk right now. I gotta say though, these rupturing fragments are really messing with me. Oh, right. Star Rail. I am not very interested in, I'm not very interested in that, Lee character girl or that, Down 2 guy? I don't know, I just call him Jing. I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick with what my friend calls him, and I'm just gonna call him Jingles. So that's easier to follow. It brings me untold levels of pain having to hear that sound again and again. Oh right, what was the effect for the exterminate mission? Honestly, yeah, please keep hitting me. Please do. With their impact damage and not the really powerful death explosions. Oh god. I have no idea if I was in that or not, but I really hope I wasn't. I think I'm just gonna, you know what, yeah, I'm just gonna approach this Archimedea as if I'm just don't have adaptation anymore, honestly. Oh, they gotta stop dying. Okay, you guys definitely saw that one. I literally aimed it at the Crucible, and yet it just... Again, what's going on here? Maybe it's because I'm moving towards the groups. Do I have to stand still for this shit? I really don't know. Alright. Oh, nice. Go. Alright, everyone group up so I can get. Oh, Jesus. Okay, bullet dodged. What's happening there, man? Alright then. So there are some new characters coming up in Star Rail. Surprise, surprise, I don't think they're relenting on their 2 5-stars patch that approach. But anyway, Jingles essentially just seems like 5-star with knife end, which I don't really care much then. And Yunli is literally just, she's literally just limited time Clara, who I already have Clara. So I'm not very interested in either of them. At least not right now. There's also a new hunt character coming, Fei Xiao, and a new abundance character coming, Ling Sha, with Hua and Sparkle rerunning in 2.4. Now I've noticed a couple major issues with my Star Rail account. The first one is damage. I don't have enough damage for these memories of chaos and crap, alright? The second is sustain power. First off, Gerald doesn't do his job properly, which I didn't think I'd see that day. Alright? He just don't do his job properly at all. Anyway, let's
remember to breathe. Fire!
About to be straight blasting these things, man. Yeah, I don't think he'll last so much. Oh wait, let's do an arcane race. Nice. I like completely blanked out for a minute. But this time I do remember what I was talking about, and that was Star Rail. So, I remember I'm gonna be honest, I've been really struggling with the end game scene in Star Rail, okay? I just cannot seem to get home. Wait, was it hostile support? Oh, yeah, it was never my influx, alright. Well, I mean, I'm clearly dealing good enough damage, so I guess I'm fine. At least I'd like to think I'm doing good enough damage, but Equinox is run ahead and just demolishing everything against me. Must be a main build. That's what I'm thinking anyway. But
Construct! Tenor! Construct! Construct! Are you alright? I saw on the screens. Construct?
We are all fine, Lord. Thank you. As are Albert's experiments. I shall see you on my return.
I haven't heard that dialogue before. That was new. And that right there is a clean sweep of this week's Archimedea. That's nice, man. Anyway, surprisingly, I didn't die with Inaros.
Third 3, at your service.
I was talking about Star Rail, right? Right, so I have damage issues and sustain issues. So apparently Jeopard cannot do his job properly to save his own damn life. It's either he's skill point hungry, or he's having to get hit half the time, which, you know, to be fair, he can take the hits, but he's still having to take hits in order to be able to refresh his shield. So it's either he's SP negative, skill point negative, or it's RNG. Which, if you couldn't tell, that's kind of a loss-loss situation. You know, that's kind of a loss-loss scenario, and that's really never good. So, because of that, I've decided, and made the executive choice, being the only one who uses my Star Rail account. I mean, why would I allow somebody else to use my Star Rail account, right? Anyway, I've decided that I can certainly keep using Gerald. Don't get me wrong, I can certainly keep using Jeopard. There's nothing wrong with doing that. But I don't know. It really seems like he's just falling off a cliff these days. Or at least, he's definitely not doing his job as well as I would expect him to be. So, you know, because of that, yeah, I'm not very interested in sticking with him. Instead, I was thinking, what if I grabbed a Primo Abundance unit? Then I'd have cleansing powers, then I'd have some proper healing and sustain game for that matter. Yeah. Sounds about it. I think that's about it. So yeah, I need to replace Jeopard. Well, I need a replacement for Jeopard because he's not doing his job anymore. And on that note, that also means that I'm gonna need to pull a proper abundance unit. Lynx can definitely solo sustain, but that's gonna take some investment, you know. Anyway, so I can't really go for Hua. I'm completely broke on Stellar Jades, so I can't really go for Hua. I could try 50-50, but listen, honestly, I need a hard save patch, alright? And I'll be damned if it ain't 2.4 where I hard save. So I'm thinking I'll just shoot for Ling Sha instead. That's what I'm thinking. I'll shoot for Ling Sha. I don't really care what she does, because as far as I'm concerned, I need a proper abundance sustain unit. You know, that's where I'm at right now. I need an abundance sustain unit. So, and I mean, outside of that, it's just going to be focusing more or less solely on my Sarvale account. You know. Anyway, yeah, I think that's about it. Like and sub if you want, it's free. You can unsub anytime. I'm gonna be working on that Wukong video. I want to get it out soon. I'm a bit overdue on it. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys around. Peace.